Welcome to the 30-Day Experience Breakthrough. I am so excited to have you here for the next 30 days, for the first 30 days of the year and the first 30 days of the decade. I just want to congratulate you for being a part of this 30-day experience, and you should congratulate yourself because this particular experience is by invitation only. That means that your coach really wanted to go deeper with you in your journey to living a healthy, active life. And so they extended an invitation for you to be a part of this amazing journey for the next 30 days. The personal growth that will come from this experience over the next 30 days will be with you beyond. And we're excited to hear the stories and the testimonies that come back from practicing and implementing the things that you are going to learn. Why the 30-day experience was created. It really was created out of a need that I saw in the marketplace for ladies who were very busy in their lives and they wanted to get healthy and live a healthy, active lifestyle. But one of the things that I didn't see in this space was really helping ladies that were on a healthy, active lifestyle journey understand the most important ingredient of any lifestyle change is your mindset. If you don't change your mind, you're not going to change your results. So in other words, it's a place where you can release the weight in your life that's not just the weight on the scale. This course will also help you make the decisions that lead to a more fulfilling life by identifying different stories and patterns and habits that have led you to where you are today, whether it's with your health or with your wealth or relationships or any area of your life. This is a tool that will help you to set and accomplish goals, to change and rearrange some areas of your life that you might like to take a look at or that you'd like to change and have show up for you a little bit differently. It's a space for you to design who you really want to be. So the experience, why is this an experience and not a challenge? Well, in our challenges, we typically are competing against someone else or we're competing against ourselves. This is not a competition. This is something that is going to go so deep inside of you that you really want to focus on experiencing and being. We're going to be talking about different meditations that you can do, especially from the book that we'll be reading for this course. But this is about you really having an experience and really reflecting on some of the areas in your life that maybe you don't put a lot of attention on right now. But you're going to take a moment and pause and putting focus on who you are and why you have the life that you have. Also, how to embrace the life that you have or how to create the life that you want. We're going to cover all of that in this course. You should have already received the assessment. If you haven't, definitely go back, make sure your coach gets that delivered to you. This assessment allows your coach to really go deeper with you as we go through this 30-day course. Your personal coach is going to be going deeper with you on a one-on-one basis. The chat group. This is an amazing experience in and of itself. If you've never been in our 30-day experiences, I'll let you know right now, the experience does not take place in a Facebook group, but it takes place in a Facebook chat group, which is where you're watching this video from right now. So I know that you've seen the chat group. There are powerful shares that will come from the ladies in this group over the 30 days. There are daily affirmations and journal prompts that we'll be adding to the chat community for the 30 days. Also in the chat is where I'll be posting the link for our Wednesday night Zoom. So make sure you check the chat every day for your daily affirmations, prompts, and also you want to make sure that you're locked in on the Wednesday night times and the Zoom number to log into so you can join us live online. One thing I want to note about the chat is this is a very private and sacred ground. Things that we say inside of this chat, they don't go outside of the chat. Also, the Wednesday night Zooms that we do where we're all looking at each other, we do not record those, so there's no record of it at all. We want you to feel comfortable that this is a place that you can come and share and open up and not have that information be put anywhere else. So your thoughts and input inside of this chat group are absolutely private and safe. Let's talk about the workbook. This has just delighted my heart to design this workbook. You will either have a digital copy or a hard copy. It doesn't matter. As long as you have access to the workbook, it will be an excellent tool to help you through this course. I'd love for you to read my welcome letter that's in the first page of this 30-day breakthrough experience workbook, because it really magnifies how I feel and why the 30-day experiences became a reality, and how I really want to make an impact for women on this planet to be able to change their lives in every area. I've done it for myself personally, and so I know that other ladies can do it as well. So this is also designed to help you beyond the 30 days. There's a wheel of life that will be inside of this workbook. The wheel of life is something that you want to do often in your life. You want to reflect on it. You want to look back and see the growth that you're having. So we have a tracker that will help you track for 12 months, tracking your goals to make sure that you're on target. The workbook also has goal setting and goal review, which we'll go over what that looks like now. These are some of the elements of the workbook. Don't worry if it seems overwhelming. We're going to take you through it step by step. It's really quite simple. And once you understand how to use the workbook, you will be able to really jump in and get going and setting some powerful goals for the new decade. All right, so the wheel of life, we talked about this. Our life story, what we believe about ourselves and our past experiences, has created the life that we have today. If there are things that you'd like to improve in your life, you want to definitely fill this section in and really thoughtfully think about it, and also do the reflection and the analysis of the wheel. And don't worry, I'm going to walk you through every step of this. I'm just giving you a general overview of the workbook that you have in front of you. So within the workbook, we follow 8 different topics, and those topics are the topics that are in the wheel: relationships, health, career, giving back, so on and so forth. So in the workbook, you'll find a worksheet for every topic on the wheel. What you're going to do on that worksheet is decide, what goal would I like to accomplish with this topic? For instance, relationships. Let's say that you're in a marriage and you'd like to improve your marriage. What does that look like? Maybe improve my marriage is your goal. And how will you know that things are improving? Give yourself a deadline that by this time I would like this to improve, and what kinds of things that you'll need to do to make sure that that is the case. Also, what is the priority of this goal? I'm sure if it's improving your marriage, it's probably a pretty high priority for you. So that would be a priority of 5. And then you're going to answer the question, why is this goal important to me? And it's really important to establish a why. Why are you going to put the effort into building your relationship or your finances or your spirituality? Why is that important to you? And then you're going to identify some of the main obstacles that might get in your way. For instance, referring to the improved relationship, what if your spouse is not playing full out on building your relationship? That might be an obstacle. What kind of resources will you need to improve your relationship? Maybe reading a book, maybe counseling. And then you're going to take action steps. What types of action steps can I take to make sure that I'm moving in the right direction? And then don't forget to reward yourself. Rewarding yourself for staying on track with your relationships. And this doesn't have to just be a spouse or significant other. This could be a friendship. This could be a child, parent relationship, any relationship. You're going to follow these guidelines for whatever the relationship that is. And then if you notice here down at the bottom, there are 12 little bubbles where I want you to track your progress monthly. For instance, if you want to build a better relationship with your spouse and you've implemented date night and you've gone to date night January, February, and March, then you can give yourself, a 3 or a 4 to show that you're making progress in the area of that particular relationship that you set out to improve. And then there's a goal review section where you'll look back and see what works, what's not working, what do I need to change, what obstacles are in my way. You really want to make sure that you review your goals so that you know you're making progress. If you just set up a goal and never look back at it, how do you know if you're growing or not, right? So we have the goal review in here for you to actually review your progress to make sure that you are moving towards your goal. Next, the recommended reading for this course is The Miracle Morning. I have read this book several times and I love it every time that I read it. This book is just moving, and I would be surprised if you could not listen to this book or read this book and not be absolutely touched by his story and also the things that he recommends that you do in order to have a miracle morning. You can start reading the book as soon as possible. You can download it from the email that you would have received, or if you have Audible, you can download the book. If you've never used Audible, your coach can send you a link to this book and you can listen for 30 days for free. Audible is a paid service, and so you can get it for 30 days for free from your coach if you choose to do that. We'll discuss some of the chapters from this book in our course discussions throughout the week, so make sure you read it. It's a great read, and I know that you're going to love it. Also, there is a 6-minute Miracle Morning Lifesavers. Now, you may not know what Lifesavers are if you haven't started to read the book, but I'm going to be posting a document in the chat group that will cover the Lifesavers, and I think that you'll find it very helpful to have that document, and you can just print it out and use it. All right. Mark your calendars. In an effort to get the most out of this experience, you have to show up. If you don't show up, I can't help you. If you don't show up, you can't make changes. So inside of the workbook, you'll see the different dates that we will have our Zoom calls. So you will start off in the chat on January 1st, 2020. You'll see affirmations, you'll see prompts, the journal prompts. So just make sure that you're showing up. I know we're all busy, but we are taking some time to really pour into you and your life experiences. And we would love for you to take advantage of that and play full out and see what can happen for you in just 30 days. The 2-day workshop in Las Vegas. If you have been a previous 30-day experience participant prior to this 30-day breakthrough, you have already qualified for the Las Vegas event. That's going to include your transportation from the airport to lodging. It will also include lodging for 2 nights in Las Vegas. It includes your workshops, and it includes all of your food and beverages for the weekend. If this is your first experience, no problem. Just talk to your coach, ask them for more information about the 2-day workshop in Las Vegas, and they will give you all the details if you're interested in attending. I am so excited for each and every one of you. We're going to have an amazing start to 2020. We're going to have an amazing start to a new decade. I look forward to seeing you every day in the chat and each week online. Make it a great New Year's, and we will see you in the chat.